Hello and welcome! This video is a continuation of our collection series, and the one that we're doing today is called Strong Gust of Wind. So we're going to do this one a little bit differently, try to do it a little more efficiently. So as I look at each one of these things, I want to get a sense of what we've done in our collections. So this one I'm going to talk about last, this one, that one. What I'm looking for is, you see these armor pieces? Let's knock that out first. And as you can see, there's blue armor, some things that are filled in, don't worry, I'll tell you how I got them. There's green armor right there. So I'm just going through all the books to see what they have, because we're going to go to Shikatu and we're just going to do it. Just, get a whole load of armor and apply it and see what's left and get that knocked out. After that, we're going to focus on the craft items, like from the deco shop and the other shop. Do that second. Third will be the gold items I showed you in the beginning, and fourth would probably be the odds and ends items, and last will be where the fish. So we are here in Shikatu, and we're trying to knock out the armor pieces that we need. So we'll just, and we want tier 1 because tier 1 has the blue and the green. So we're basically trying to remember, did I get it? Did I get enough? I think I did. So we get, okay, there we got Rokaba for the shoes. I think there was a green one. Yeah, I think we're good on that. So this is what I always encourage you to do, and I'm gonna do it for the remainder of the collections, is if you got a notepad next to you, your phone or a tablet, or just write it on a piece of paper, it'll help you be so efficient to just get a massive amount of what you need written, have it all written down, and then just go get it one section at a time. So as you can see, we did the chest and all the pieces except for weapon and sub-weapon. So we'll just auto register and we'll check our progress from there. So we got a lot of stuff. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Rise and fall to the eastern land. Definitely, this is good. And it saves a lot of trouble than what I've been doing, which is knocking it out one book at a time. We want to do it by what's easiest first for all the books that are in this collection. So that one's done, and I'll show you how we got that, don't worry. And I'll show you how we got that as well. And okay, got all that armor, perfect. And I need to explain how to get those things. Okay, let's move on. Alright, that's all set. So we're checking to see that we have all the armor pieces that we need in this entire collection. So moving on to the next one. Okay. No. Oh, yeah. Got all the blue in there. Oh, I also need to explain about the eggs and where I got the eggs. It's easy to explain. If you have a ranch and you know where I'm going to go with that, so that's good. If not, don't worry. Oh, look. We need 2 purple pieces, a helm and a chest. So we need Shamir armor and Shamir helmet. Okay, alright. And let's see, moving on. Did I check all of them? Let me see. Oh, no, I didn't. We need Kayla's shoes. And Kayla's helm. And oh heck, we just need a lot of purple. I really should have wrote this down. I don't think I wrote it down. I'm advising to write it down because that's a smart thing to do, but yeah. Those are just accessories, and it's different type of accessory. It's kind of like a, tap on this and you can apply any of this grade, yellow, blue, purple, whatever, but it has to be a specific, like if it asks for a ring, you can choose any ring as long as it's the right color. So, alright. So back we go, and we can have it eat up any green or blue, which I don't think it does in tier 2. I think it's purple yellow and some orange, which is rare. Well, for that tier. Ooh, nice. Hey, look at that. I think we got the armor we were looking for. The Shamir and I think Kalis armor. Not sure. If you're not sure, hey, buy it again. But what you don't know when I started this is I went in and I cleaned out my character's inventory, put so much into the treasure chest in your camp, and oh well, okay, I lied. I must have done that later. Trust me, her inventory is clean now. And yes, now you can see that I boldface lied and I need to clean it now. So all of these things. So what I'd advise for this is you're watching me empty out and give it to the Black Spirit so the Black Spirit can get experience and grow. What you should do is literally go to your collection and everything that you have, see if you can apply it to any of those books, which would be the most efficient. I also am working with 2 other accounts that I don't show you because this is my account that is the best example, like a fresh new account and going into collection. But those other 2 is like, I just have them in the guild to level up and help out my other guild mates when you need a party of 3. So for them, I just take my own advice and apply everything to all of the collections. So now that we have some space, we can go after the purple gloves. Don't know if we got all that we needed. Oh wow, look at that. There's a lot of yellow. And back in the day, I would be super excited to have all those yellows to apply to my alt characters, but now, it's not the strongest gear anymore, but your Black Spirit will be happy to see it, as well as the collections. As you can see, all that work, there's a lot of collections that want it, but we're just focusing on Strong Gust of Wind, and this is the easiest step that we go into all collections. Just knock out the Shakatu armor and that you need. So we're just going through and double checking them all. Yep, that's good. Let's come over to a Fate Ordained from the sky. There's the fish. And don't worry, I'll show you where you need to go to get the fish. Shamir helmet. Elusive. Oh, and a Kayla shoes. I thought we got Kayla. Did I apply it? It must have been applied somewhere else. That's weird. I thought we got that. Okay. Shamir helm, Kayla shoes. And the last book. Okay. Alright. Back to Shakatu we go. And for those... Oh, nice. Once we get this done, there's a lot of AP and DP increases, so this will be good. Oh, and yeah, my inventory is hurting badly. So let's pay another visit to the Black Spirit, then Dark Energy, then tap Auto Select and Auto Absorb Energy, and you're just making the Black Spirit happy, getting your inventory cleaned up, and helping him to level up. I know you're not seeing it, because as you get higher in level, the bar moving for the Black Spirit starts to slow down. So, now that we're back and we got space, let's go for that Shamir helmet. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're set. And it was the shoes. It was Kayla's shoes. It sounds like I'm saying something else. Hey, there it is. Nice. Look at that, they gave us 2. Alright, so that part of the collection is now done. Just make sure you tap on the right one. Applied. So now let's see. Let us go into this. I need to, yeah, let's go into the trade workshop and the deco workshop stuff. So they want 3 of these things. And we want to go into our camp. And this is why I have those buildings right beside each other. So, you know, it just makes it easy. If you placed them on opposite ends, that might be a pain in the, it might be a pain. So resources is where you tap, and we got this person who could make 3 of them. Look at the silver and the food, make sure you have that. The resources is I think it's called wild grass. Yeah, it's when you forge and tell your camp people to go forge materials for you. It's obviously the forging option, and it's just that one material, so you're good. Yeah, forgive me, sometimes things that I don't work with anymore and don't think about anymore just slip from the brain. But if you're new, all of these things matter, and it's important. So I think we're going to go for that table now. That, well, when you use this building, they finish very fast. It's like speed carpenters and stuff. So I think it was 5 of that. Notice, again, the silver and the food. And this time it takes a log. It'll take 10 minutes. You could tap on that worker and use your stamina to speed them up, which is at the top, the arrow. You just tap on that, and this is your stamina. As you can see, the game has given me 3 medium stamina potions, so I may need to use them. We'll see. But I already had that guy who's done, so if I go to complete this, instead of waiting 10 minutes, it's just 4 stamina, and that is dirt cheap. So that's really good. If they wanted 50 or 100 stamina, that'd be way too much. So let's go ahead and go back and auto register and apply. So Rise and Fall gets it, and to the Eastern Land as well. Alright, let's see where we're at. So we're looking for deco items. Here's another one. Witch's Cauldron. It's a level 6 deco workshop. So again, if it's not that, it'd be the trade shop. And again, I always collect things that are quick and simple, and those trees. I just don't want to take the time to use all those trees. So in decoration is where Witch's Cauldron is, and we'll select the number of people that we need. The trade shop is 1 person building a certain number. The deco workshop is however many you need. That's how many people you need to commit to the task. You need 3 built, 3 people, 5 built, 5 people, and they need to be available. So keep that in mind when you're doing the collection. You don't want to tie up all your people doing stuff. So I'm going to do uncheck send worker again, so we don't have them complete and go do something else. And alright, got that applied. So let's just double check. Okay, I will explain the 3rd item later. Here we go, more stuff. Level 1 deco workshop, haystack, and they want 4 of them. So let's go to our deco workshop. Craft decorations, haystack. That's probably a decoration thing. Yeah, it's probably at the very bottom. I might want to give up on that. Let's see. Is it no, it's not a flower, not a tree. I think I realized it was a decoration. No. And look at that. Last one in decoration. Alright. What did I say? 4? We need 4 of them? So it takes log, and you can have your workers gather them in the camp, or you can use your node management. Oh my. I have 382 logs left. So I'm going to be showing you something very soon. So we have all of these guys. It was 5? I guess it was 5. So if you need more, you tap on log and you tap on the available people, your camp workers, and you just hit start. Otherwise you go to node management and you're looking for the icon that looks just like the log, this right here. You have to unlock it. I have a video about node management. I encourage you to check it out to understand more, because that's a big subject. But you would come here, assign a person to get you more logs than you would get from a worker in your camp. So here's what I'm trying to say. If you need a little bit of materials, have your workers in your camp gather them. If you need a lot of materials, a lot of food, log, wild grass, or rugged boulder, all the materials your camp people would get, go to node management. You'll get a lot more than you ever would just telling them to do it in your camp. So with that being said, we got that taken care of. Now we need, I think I built 5 and I needed 4. Alright, Cutie Doll, level 4 trade workshop, and they want 5. I think that's where the confusion was. Okay, so trade goods, Cutie Dolls, probably, yeah, there it is, product. And it takes that right there, wild grass. Ooh, hey, I was right, nice. And we have a lot of wild grass. Look on the left side where it says resources, and you can see how many resources I have of the first 3 things. The 4th and 5th are a little hard to come by, and I really recommend you never ever use it. Only when you have no other options would you use it. And if you're like, but I use it for making potions. When you level up your building that makes potions all the way up, the best potion you can make doesn't use that material. So hold out for that. You'll get the best potions and you'll save yourself. So I got lots of rugged boulder, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah, I think I'm knocking this out. Always do the quests that are in your camp, the green circles above their heads, because it gives you the contribution experience. That's the currency that you need to, there it is, contribution info. You need to keep doing the quests so this experience grows so you can get to the next level, so you get more currency of contribution, so you can spend it in Node Manager and open up more nodes and have your people get higher quantities of that material. So always, I encourage you to always do the quests that they give you in your camp. So coming back to this, all right, we got that taken care of. So let's see what else we need to do. Now we're looking again for deco and trade workshop items. Nope. And that's good. Oh, this right here. And that right there. So fate ordained from the sky needs a bakery oven, level 7 deco workshop. And it needs 5 of them. Okay, all right. This is probably where I'm going to be embarrassed. And bakery oven, craft, 1, 2, 3. Yep, not enough materials. I don't have enough logs to complete this task, so what I'm going to do is speed up time and explain. And a day or 2 has passed. I've been working on getting my camp workers to get more logs, even in the node manager. So we're going to proceed now. As you can see, I have 31,342 logs over there on the left under resources. And now we're in the deco shop. Decoration, bakery oven. Let's get this done. Oh man, all my workers are busy. Great. Uncheck send worker again. And if you're noticing the large times, like this one isn't large, that's a camp worker. This is a node worker. You see that big time, 181 hours? Yeah, I told the camp worker in the node manager to log for a week or so. So you really don't want to spend over 1,000 stamina to hurry them up. Unless you got it, be my guest. But we now have our people free and made sure that their loyalty and everything is up. We got our 5 bakery oven. There's the silver in the food. And you know it takes logs, so we're good. And let's hit start. And I believe, yep, these guys are the quick. Yep, look at that, 8 seconds. How nice. So just gonna look around here for 8 seconds. I would use those eggs, but I need to explain. Task complete. Perfect. There we go. Alright, so let's get that going. And as you can see, I have plenty of logs to hopefully cover any future crafts I need to do. So there it is. There's that. And wasn't there one more thing I need to make? Let me see. Let me just go through and check everything one more time. So there's that to talk about. And now I'm thinking that I'm going to cover the items that are accessories. And let me just tap on this to show you an example. It's a green ring. So they're saying just make one of any of these that they have to offer. So I think that's our next step, is to tackle all the accessories and the different grades. So you go to craft, accessory, magic, mystical accessory, and you want to choose what you want. Normally I'd be like, let's just do the lucky, which is, it gives you a random, but that's random among all the green accessories. So it's quite possible I wouldn't get a ring at all. So that's why you need to select. And it looks like I need magical essence. I kind of put it away. See, look how tidy that inventory is. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that, 15 out of 300 items. Perfect. So we're back. Accessory, magic mystical accessory, green. So there it is. And we needed 3. So let's go back. Oh, I guess it was, oh, I think I had an extra one there. We only need to make one, so we're just going to do Jarette's ring, and there it is. So we'll go back to collection. Strong Gust of Wind, there it is. Let's auto register rise and fall. Okay. So here's the thing. It's in there, and it's saying you may register any one of those things, so it could have been anything green, but when we tapped on it last time, it was just the rings, so anyway. And I didn't think that it was accomplished, but it really was. So the difference between you actually putting something in there is it'll be a brighter color, whereas if you still need to, it'd be faded, like the gold pillow over there. So I was just kind of like, oh shoot, you already added it. So if you get confused like I am doing right now, so like a more vibrant color means you got it covered, you already did it. See, that one is already done, so that's taken care of. Let's keep going. Alright, so we got the gold things to talk about in this book, so I'll just complete these and we'll cover those next. Let's go to this one, to the Eastern Land. There we go. So now it wants a belt, any kind of green belt, and let's just see if we can do this as a group. I think those were blue items, so we'll come back here. Oh look, now let's always register your horses so you can get them in your stables and get them up and going. So we have a green item. We made a belt. It didn't matter which one it was as long as it was green. So now we can go and register it. And I believe now it's up to the blue items. So we'll get the reward for that. I want to get the reward, but I need to explain how did you get that, and I will. So we need a blue ring, and this is basically saying anything. Anything blue. Okay, well that makes it easy. So we'll go to Gear, Accessories, Magic Mystical. Tap on the rare accessory, it's blue. And there we go. And we created 2, I believe. Yep, there it is. So we'll just tap use, and I could have done like 2 Tyrion rings, which is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, make it easy on yourself. You don't need to worry about, oh, I should choose something different. No, it didn't matter. It was whatever. So now that we have that, let's go and add it to our collection. So we'll come, let's see, let me check if I had anything else. No, we're good. So let's get back. There we go. Get back to our collection. Okay, Strong Gust. Always make sure you have your collection selected. Made that mistake in a past collection video. So there we go. That we can turn in. We did all that, so that's good. And ooh, nice reward. Maximum hit points 100. Perfect. So the unresolved jealousy one, I need to explain what's going on in there. So don't worry, we'll get to it. Let's move on. So we need any ring, blue, and any earring, that's blue. So ring, earring, belt, bracelet, necklace. So basically one blue item of everything that they have to offer. That's easy to do. Yeah, I'm just double checking. I was like, yeah, it was one of everything. Huh, okay. Go back to craft, gear, accessory, magic mystical, blue, autocraft. I think it was 5. Yeah, it was 5. Yep, confirm. And let's go to our inventory, tap on it. And this is going to be a little boring, but got the ring, tap use, scroll down. There's the necklace, tap min for 1 and confirm. Now we're using the mouse wheel on this emulator we're using. There's the earring. There we go. Trying to go as fast as I can because, you know, it can be boring watching me scroll. There we go. And last but not least, all the way at the bottom, they really should organize that a little bit better. It's a heck of a scroll. Confirm. Alright. So we'll go back to our collection and just auto register. There it is. Perfect. Nice. So we'll take a look. I need to explain how I got this. So black fragment. I need to explain how I'm going to get this, the golden wool. And I need to explain that. How did you get fresh eggs? So in the meantime, we'll just leave it alone and move on. I need to explain that, and that is the fish. So I'm doing the fish last because there's a lot to say. So let's move on to this item. It is a main weapon. It is epic or yellow, and they want any kind. So, and you know the odd thing is when I saw this, I really didn't read the word main weapon, or I didn't pay attention. So when I went to the craft screen, which is wrong, you're not going there. That's an accessory. Hello? Why did you do that? Well, hey, even I need to learn. Is you don't get epic weapons from accessories. You go to Shikatu, and you can see my mouse cursor coming to that realization of, oh, right, made a mistake. That's fine. Hey, we will probably use that in another collection. We go to Shikatu. And gold coins. It's kind of neat that I make fun of myself. And look at this. I make mistake number 2. I set it up and... oh man. I just didn't catch it. I was like, well, I think gold is on tier 2 because tier 3 is orange. I was like, oh wow, look at that. I got, that must be the main weapon. And you're like, why are you wasting my time? Why don't you just show me the main weapon? Sorry. I'm sure it'll be used in another collection, but I came to the realization that tier 3 definitely is not what you need. See? Look at all that orange. You're like, no. Tier 2. And I still didn't... I'm like, man, why is it not giving me what I'm looking for? So I thought that I got them all. I was like, oh, okay, I think I have one of each. And so I came back to the collection. Back to Strong Gust of Wind. Auto-register. I was like, yay, look at that. However, it was not a main weapon. Look at that. And it took it. So apparently, I come to that realization of, oh, I so messed up. However, I really didn't, because if it took it, that means that in another book that I was going to get to after this, it would be asking for a sub-weapon. And there it is, right there. See? Sub-weapon. I was like, oh, I goofed. But, hey, it turned out really good. See? And it looks like we still need to do some accessories. And they're purple, so, alright, great. Hey, got all of that. What about that last book? I'll check it later. So, now we realize the error of our ways, but it wasn't so bad. That was like, that's a sub-weapon. This is the main weapon. I'm reading now. Hey, good call. Reading. What a skill. So now we're on to making sure I have one, all three of the ones that I need that are different. So I believe Talus was one of them. I think Alicia was one of them. So I think I have it. I really do. So let's go back to collection and auto register. Yep, I do. I needed 3, and there's 3. It might be, and it might need to go and empty my inventory. So now now you know how I got all those. Now I can complete them, get the reward. Woohoo! Look at that, DP increase. My character's getting stronger. So now we have these sub-weapons taken care of. So now let's just take a look at what these things are. Purple necklace, okay, alright. Any purple necklace, any purple belt, and any purple bracelet. Okay, and any purple earring. Earring, bracelet, belt, and necklace, I believe that was. Basically everything but the ring. So I didn't have any purple items. So we'll go back to craft, accessory, and now this time it's unique because we're just matching the color. I was like, 4? Was it supposed to be 4? Maybe. So we'll just go through the motion here. Wasn't a ring. So we're just going to do one of each going down. We knew it was 5 total accessories, so minus the ring, so it's got to be 4, right? So there we go. And we're trying to go as fast as we can. After that, there's the belt. And if you're just jumping in, it was any purple belt, earring, it didn't matter which one, it's your call. So we got one of each. Let's apply it to our collection. Auto register, there it is, perfect. Okay. And you saw how we got each one of those, so we'll just get the reward. Nice. And look at that, AP plus 3. Very nice. Okay, let's look at this last book. Yellow accessory. Okay. Any ring, that's perfect. Yellow ring, yellow necklace, and yellow earrings. Ring, necklace, and earrings. Okay, we could do this. And we have the yellow right there, and I totally missed it. Don't tell me I'm crafting it. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Even Magi has a day. Even though I'm talking about myself and what I did. But hey, it's okay. It will get used. We haven't completed all the collections yet. So, alright. Now, do I remember what it was? There we go. There's just 3. So, ring, necklace, and I think it was earrings? I think it was. Yeah. There we go. Minimum, confirm, done. Okay, so let's go back and add it to our collection. Yep. Nice. Alright. And we can go into that book. There we go. And you saw how we did each of those, so get the reward. Very nice. And that DP 5 plus 5, thank you. This one is very good for increasing the CP of your character. Alright, it is now time. Let us explain about these gold items. Here we go. So I'm going to use Archmage for this introduction or explanation, excuse me. And that is when you do family dispatch and merchantry, and you go to get all the items you get from that appraised, this item that I'm about to show you is one of the ways that you can get gold items. So what I'm doing is just unchecking things that I plan to put away and opening all those other things. And the item is right there, golden loot chest. That is actually what I was talking about. And you see what it gave me? That pillow and other gold items. This is one place where you can find it. Once again, that was family dispatch, merchantry, select it. When it's done, take all the items you got from it. When you finish it, go to an appraiser, not Laffy, it's the other person who appraises, and you'll get that item. So if you have a Golden Vault entry pass, like this one, that'll take you to the hidden Golden Vault. You don't need extravagant Golden Vault. You want this one, the hidden Golden Vault, because it's gold. It has all the gold items that you need. I got a little carried away and used up all my passes after this video, so I should have saved it. But if you go into your camp, this is how you get to it. You tap on Expedition Gateway Building and Hidden Golden Vault. And when you're there, you'll see that the Hidden Golden Vault is not in any of those things normally. So you have to only access it in your camp from that icon. So you tap on it, you do Start Battle if you have a pass, and you get one of each of those things. So you will complete your collection by doing a Hidden Golden Vault. If you have, I have to cover everything. If you have a budget and you can do it, there's a quicker way. If you go into the Pearl Shop and then you go to, it's not under accessory, I'm stalling for time here. In the Pearl Shop, you go up to above miscellaneous. I'm going to come to that realization real soon. But I'll take this time to tell you, if you have some real money to spend on this option, then that's fine. If not, then just hold out and do the family merchantry, and you will acquire some items that will help complete the collection. So, or you will get a Hidden Golden Vault Pass because of events and stuff that you do and complete. So you will finish it. It's just a matter of, how soon you want to finish it. So if I come up here to where it says check all and I tap on that and look all the way over to the left, where it says this Golden Vault Entry Pass, the Pearl Shop is telling me there's 2 locations where you can get it. One is for 500 white pearls and the other one is for 99 cents United States currency. So personally, the 99 cents is not bad. It will allow me to get in but there's no guarantee that I will get everything that I need, but it is an option. That's all I'm showing you. By the way, I wanted to take a screenshot of that. Sorry. So, as far as the 500 white pearls go, man, that's really steep. It is times 40. So now I want to show you, well, where do you find those things? I understand you found them, but where can I normally find it? You go to Essential Shop, and this is where the so it's Pearl Shop, Essential Support Shop, and there it is right there. It's the only gold one for 99 cents. Limit 10 per family, so you can only do that 10 times, and that's it, no more. So the other item, which is the 500 white pearls of real money, is located in Pearl Shop. I think it's here in selection. So Pearl Shop, Special Pack, and then Selection Shop. Yeah, there it is, bottom right corner. Now here's the question. How much in US currency is 500 white pearls? Well, let's find out. 410 is $10, and 122 is $3. So $13 minus 2 pennies is the United States currency for getting times 40 of that Golden Vault entry pass. So wanted to cover all the bases. This is how you get both of them. Once again, oh, this one gives you times 120 instead of 40. So that's really a good deal for $1. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Now you know how to get the gold items. And next up is this item, which has the number 5 on it. I'm slowing the video down so we can see these two items and that item right there, which we need 5 of. Let's show you what that is and how you get it. So this is going to be a little bit of a long explanation, but as you do the main storyline after you finish your season character and you're now open to the game, you want to start when you get over here to South Valencia. And as you can see, the minimum is 13 KCP, which is no problem because you'll finish your season character in the 40k or 30. I think it was 30k. You more than qualify. So what you're looking for is this, a Chaos Loot Chest. Let me say that again. Chaos Loot Chest. And you get that from farming in that region. Just farm monsters. When you get it, you can get it in South Valencia, East Valencia, and then you'll progress over to Northeast Camasilvia, but it will change. When you come here and you say it starts at 30k, see? So you'll be fine even after you're a seasoned character, but the loot changes. It is called, let's see if this one has it. It's right there on the left. I just didn't see it right away. Here, I was looking for a Chaos Loot Chest, but it's this, Camasilvia Loot Chest. So when you get this from farming in Camasilvia, it's loot obtained from the Chaos Realm, and you want that. And you're like, okay, what does that have to do with those items that I need? So when you're farming and you get either the Chaos Loot Chest or the Camasilvia Loot Chest, then you open it up. So you have the Chaos Loot Chest there. And I've been farming for a while. Yes, I know our inventory is all messed up. This is in the past. So we'll just undo all this. And what you're looking for is, it's not that. It is that yellow chest right there. If you move up, nope, not that either. Sorry. It is right there. Elion's Traces chest. It only comes from the Chaos Loot Chest. When you have Elion's Traces chest, and in large quantity I might add. Now what we're going to do is just open this up, which it is open already, so we're going to go to the chest for Elion and use it and max it out, open up 435. Look, I'm going to slow this down. all of the items that you were looking for in your collection are right here. This is what you need to fill in those collection item pieces. So, now that you know that, let's move on. Here we go. Alright, so we're back at our collection, and we're looking at what we need. So you already know how to get that, and you already know how to get that right there. We just talked about it. So let's look at the next one. You now know how to get that from the Elion's Traces chest. So we're just gonna accept that and get the reward. So that book is done. Now we'll go back into here. And you know how to get that, Elion's Traces chest. So we'll collect that reward. And now we need to explain this. Golden wool. And you get it from a sheep in your ranch. And this right here, which is eggs, fresh eggs. And again, you get it from chickens from a ranch in your camp. So let's go ahead and show that to you. First things first. We're going to start from the beginning. In any town, you go to a vendor right here, livestock vendor. You go to him, and in your camp you should have built a ranch already. If not, you need to do that. And when it's built, then you come to this guy right here, the livestock vendor. I apologize, he's all the way in the back of the town. And this is just gonna get embarrassing. Look at that, I'm way into his face, like we're kissing. Let's see if I can move. Yep, we put a horse on him. Oh, jeez. So this is a good distance away, but my horse is like, yeah, talk to him now, buddy. So here we go. We're in the shop. If you want to feed your pets, I always do the cheap feed, but this is what we're after right here. Rit for a chicken and a rit for a sheep. So we're just going to do one. So these are, I'll tap on it once it's in my inventory. See, and there's that. Let's just get one for a sheep, and it's very cheap to buy. So we'll just get out, go back to the inventory. Okay, here we go. So the chicken goes into your ranch. It takes up one slot out of all the slots you have. When you collect on it, it'll give you fresh eggs, but if you butcher the chicken, it'll give you raw meat. And you place another one and you gotta wait a long time. For the sheep, it takes up 2 slots. And it gives you fresh milk, but the sheep also gives you the golden wool. It doesn't say it, but it does. So let's go into our camp. And I would apply the rit, but I'll just show you the process because all of my slots are full. So if you still haven't built a ranch, you go to your building, you scroll over, there is ranch. Look at those materials, super cheap. Takes 30 minutes. Yeah, right. Use stamina to build that right quick. So here's your ranch. You tap on Manage Ranch, and as you can see, I'm already ready to collect on all my chickens and all my sheep. I have 26 slots. So you come over here to the tab Place Livestock, and if you don't have any animals, you would place, and they would take up 3 slots. 2 for the sheep, 1 for the chicken. And you would have extra left over. So you want to go back to the vendor and fill it up like I did here with sheep and chicken. Ultimately, you want to get the guanaco because it's just another animal you want. But as you can see, I got my eggs and I got the wool. I also got the milk, which is great. So we got what we needed. But notice the time you can collect again is very long, like 8 hours to 12 or 15. But you can worry about that later. Let's go back to our collection and register. And there's the wool. So we'll go ahead and tap on this, and now we can collect. You know how to get this, so get reward, and you know how to get this, get reward, and DP plus 2, perfect. Alright, so the Rise and Fall book is done. I just don't have those items. You know how to get them. So we're just double checking to make sure that everything, that I didn't miss anything. Nope, we did all that. And westward bound, we did all of that. Okay, so we're on to here. So let's just double check everything. Now you get this from the Elion's chest, the dragon statue. Go back in the video and you'll see that that was one of them. And this one we crafted from a deco workshop, and we crafted that from the trade workshop. And now, at long last, let's talk fish. Here we go. So what we're going to do is show you or remind you that from the Chaos Loot chest, the Elion's chest is all those stuff that you were looking for. It's just a reminder, there's a lot more that you can get, and that is from South Valencia, 13k CP. Now what we're going to do is zoom in on the fish and show you the locations of each one and show you a picture of where you want to fish for each one. So we're going to start off with Balanos, Altar of Agris. So let's just keep it there, and here's the picture. I am going to repeat myself, so make sure you look at the mini map, where I'm at, where I'm standing. You stand there and enjoy fishing. Let's move on. And next up is the Gobi Minnow. It's located over in Balanos in the city of Plains of Agris. So let's show you where you stand. And just like the last picture, look at the mini map. Look where I'm standing. You want to make your way to this location and enjoy fishing. Let's move on. Next up is the mackerel and the beltfish. That's located in Balanos and in the city of Velia. Let's show you where you stand. Here we go. And as always, look at the mini map. Look where I'm standing. Be in that spot and enjoy fishing. Let's move on. Sorry this is repetitious, but I don't know what else to do. Say fish, stand, move on. Here we go. And next up is the bleaker fish. It's in Serendia in the city of Northern Serendian Plains. Let's show you where you stand. And here we go. So in this location, you have your option of the lakes on the right hand side, the center, or the top left. So just make your way to the areas that are dark with the spots in them, like stars, and enjoy fishing. Let's move on. And next up, let's scroll over to it. There's a lot of fish in a lot of locations. North Calphion in the city of Etheria for the flounder. Let's show you where you stand. And here we go. So from this location, you can see it's the dock down there. So just make your way to the water, lots of water, and enjoy fishing. Let's move on. And next up is the salmon. It's in southeast Calphion at the city of Kaplan Crossroads. Let's show you where you stand. And here we go. I'm over here at this dock, and this is the lake, so look at the mini-map, look where I'm at, and enjoy. Let's move on. And the next one is Flying Fish. It is in South Medea, in the city of Altanova. Let's show you where you stand. And here we are, next to the boat with the green sail. So just make your way to this spot and get in the water pretty deep and enjoy. Let's move on to the last one. And the last one is trout over in South Medea and the city of Abun Village. Let's show you where you stand. So one last time, look at the mini map, look where I'm standing. I'm clearly in the water at the dock and enjoy fishing. Let's go ahead and zoom out and then move on to the outro of our video. Here we go. And on behalf of my alt character, 9th level, a cameo appearance by Archmage, and myself, Magi, we'd all like to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the videos in this channel, please like, subscribe, let people know I am always making more videos, and there are always more videos left to do. So once again, thank you, and you have a great day. Take care. Bye now.